What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in Spin Tires, taking a look at a mod called the Land Crawler. Now, I just got back from Gamescom, and I'm still unpacking everything. I'm still getting all the footage together. I have a lot of footage still left that I have to post from Gamescom, from games like The Crew and things like that. But what I mainly wanted to do in this video is kind of go back to my my normal style of videos, and the style of videos that you guys are really used to seeing, really comfortable with seeing. And I think because with Spin Tires, it's kind of a style of video where it's like, it's almost like something that we've done for a while, like the Spin Tires mod spotlight kind of thing. We've done it for a while, and it's something where we can spotlight a mod, but also kind of chill out and just kind of talk about stuff. You know, like I can talk to you guys, we can have discussion in the comments, and things like that. And I think it's just a really good way to kind of incorporate a video about something like, say, a mod, a mod in the game. But it also, like I said, gives us the opportunity to talk about other things. So, the actual trip to Gamescom was really, really fun. I mean, it was a really, really incredible experience. It was an amazing experience just to get to go over there. It was my first time outside the U.S., and it was just one of those experiences that you can't really get through anything else. I mean, you can read about, you can read about Europe, you can talk to people about Europe, you can talk to people from Europe, but I think the thing is you can't really have an opinion about it until you've actually been there. And it's not like having an opinion, it's more like just having an experience of it, if you guys know what I mean. I mean, there's just so much there that's just kind of done differently that's done over here. And I don't want to, go into a bunch of specifics or anything, but I think one of the coolest things was, like, the manners of people on the road. I mean, the road manners over there is totally different than people over here. I mean, over there, if you hang out in, like, in the left lane, in the far left lane on the motorway or the Autobahn, someone is going to ride the back bumper of your car until you move out of the way. And the thing is, they want to go however fast, 180, 200 kph. I mean, convert that over into miles an hour yourself. I mean, 200 kph is 120 miles an hour, but still, that's like 120 point something. But either way, I mean, the thing is, everybody, they just knew, like, if somebody was coming up behind someone real quickly, they would move out of the way. And I just hit my microphone, and I hope that didn't create like a horrible popping sound or something. But I mean, the thing is, people would just move. And it's like everybody on the highway knew exactly where they were supposed to be, knew exactly what everybody around them kind of wanted to do, and everybody was just kind of respectful of each other. It was like if you wanted to go a lot faster than everybody else, then everybody else moved and you went. But, at the same time, you can't, I feel like that just wouldn't be a thing in the US a lot of the times, just because I feel like in the US, you get people that just hang out in the left lane and go 5 under and don't even bother to move. And the nice thing about it is that some states are actually starting to put in a law where police can actually ticket people for that, which is awesome. But I think that people over there just kind of really, they know the road system a little bit better. And I think that I mean, it's debatable as to whether the driver education system over there is a little bit better. I mean, like I said, it's very debatable. We could have a discussion about this in the comments for hours. But I think that as far as it goes, as like generally speaking, there is a little bit better road manners over there. Now, wow, I haven't played Spin Tires in a while, and I just, like, I'm looking at this view, and it's like, wow, that's actually really, really nice. Is it gonna go? Is it gonna go? Maybe. Is it gonna move? I don't think so. No, I think we're gonna have to put it back into first to get it to move. Actually, you know what? Let's try and climb up that waterfall area. That would be awesome if we can in this thing. Oh my god, did we just... No way! We pretty much did that without any damage. The only thing is that it's on its side. That's the only issue we have now. That really is the... hi. That is the only issue we actually have right now, which is good. Because... No. Here. Dang it, I thought we'd be able to start it. Crap. That's really bad, actually, because now we have to freaking respawn. I want dev tools. I want dev tools so badly in this game. Like, you have no idea how badly I want them. But the cool thing, going back to this mod itself, it's really cool because it's a... it's like a really, really, really highly modified Land Rover. It's pretty much just like I don't know what it's called, like a tube chassis or a cage. And basically, it's just for crawling. That's what this thing is for. It's for crawling. And we were gonna try it out on the waterfall, but things didn't go according to plan. But the only thing I don't really like about this thing is that the damage point for water is a little bit sensitive. I mean, you can only go very, very, you can only go into shallow water compared to a lot of other vehicles before you start getting a warning. Like, right there, you start to get a warning. And I mean, honestly, it's good that it's that way because it's realistic. But at the same time, it's not exactly what you, I guess, want out of something like this. You want it to be a little bit more, I don't know. You've come to expect a little bit more, just a little bit more capability out of other modded vehicles of this type in Spin Tires. But at the same time, this one's really, really well done. I love the suspension. It all looks very nice and realistic. The only modification that you can do to this thing is to put that tire, the 3 fuel canisters and the cooler on the back. There's no option for other wheels and tires or body panels or anything like that. And it's just as well, because this thing, all it is a chassis, a suspension, and an engine, and they're all built to just, you know, like bomb back roads and hills. Not really bomb back roads in the same way that you would do in, say, you know, a Ferrari or something like that. Different kind of back road. Paved back road for that. Not exactly paved back road for this. It's more like logging road, but honestly, or trails, to be honest. But the thing is about this truck is that it's kind of one of those vehicles that you kind of want to you want to see how far you can push it. There's a lot of vehicles in Spin Tires where you're like, I don't really want to try that obstacle, or don't want to try that obstacle because, you know, because something might go wrong, or the vehicle might break, or something like that. This thing, it's kind of ready for whatever you want to throw at it, or for whatever you want to throw at, throw it at. That's the thing. It's not so much of what gets thrown at it; it's what you can throw it at. I mean, if you throw this thing at mountains, it will pretty much just eat them. I mean, that's all it does. And the nice thing about it, too, is that with almost any surface type, it's got so much suspension articulation that you really have very little, if anything, to worry about going through really any type of surface. And that's, when you find a vehicle like that, I mean, the only thing is, it's got a little bit of a tow hook up on the back, and you can't really, there's really no trailers, which is, I mean, it's sort of a little bit of a disappointment, but it's one thing that could easily be fixed. I mean, adding a hitch point to a vehicle in Spin Tires is very, very easy for a modder to do, and I feel like it would be something that they could do in, you know, in minutes if you really, really wanted to. I mean, the only thing I could see this thing being good to tow would be, like, maybe some kind of support trailer or something with, like, extra vehicle parts in it or something that you would need if you were out trailing or rock crawling or something like that. And the nice thing about it is that first is such a low gear, it's such a crawler gear, that you can be floored in first gear. I'm floored right now, and it just crawls right up. It just really does a great job of maintaining its speed. Then once you get some grip and some momentum, you can, you know, pop it up into high, and it just goes. If we can get up over that edge. There we go. Now, the only thing we have to worry about now is keeping the speed maintained as we take it down the hill. And avoid trees. Trees are best avoided. Whoop. And it's like I said, as long as you keep it controlled, it's not too bad at all. Stick it back into auto, so whoa. And see how we do through here. This is really going to put it through his paces as far as mud and rocks. Not too bad. It may have already slightly met its match. Wonder if we can even back it out. That's always the question when you get into a situation like that. The question is, can you back it out? It's not will you, it's can you. And it looks like we may not even be able to do that. Hold on. Let's see if we can get some winch points going. Can we winch to that tree, that fallen tree? Yes, we can. Thank God. Not the map. Need to get familiar with the Spin Tires controls again. I'm like, what does what? Come on, come on. There you go. Not too bad. I feel like with rocks, that's one of the biggest things that's gonna, you know, that's going to come after this thing, just because of the fact that rocks and spin tires are hard to deal with. They're hard for vehicles to deal with. That's just honestly how they work. You don't necessarily just say, oh, I've got a really good crawler, I'm just, going to be able to get over these rocks. Depending on what kind of rocks they are in spin tires, like these types of rocks, the larger like little boulders are generally some of the hardest to maneuver, and you really have to have an extremely capable or extremely unrealistic vehicle to get through this stuff. Tried to put it into high, but it didn't want to have it. It's moving a little bit. I feel like we should be able to winch. Oh yeah, we can winch to that, no problem. Not blow the freaking horn. Come on. There it goes, slightly. And I feel like once it's out of there, it should be able to drive itself out. I say should. And when I said should, I didn't realize it probably might have an issue. Let's go ahead and disconnect that winch. Because honestly, like, I think... it's tricky. Come on. There you go. We've got it pointed the right direction. The only thing is, it's just in the mud and it can't get grip. Although, now, that may work, though. Oh, yeah, that works. That's honestly, like, one of the best tricks you can do with the winch and spin tires if you're having a hard time with an obstacle. If you... Stop, e-brake. But yeah, if you're having a hard time with an obstacle and you can get the back end of the truck attached to a winch point, you'll be able to get it out. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you will be able to get that truck out. But I do really like this thing. I think it's definitely one that I may want to use in multiplayer later on. But we'll see how that goes as far as you know, what vehicles Spun and Brute want to use as well. But let's test the lights. Yes, they work. Well, some of them do. Not the floodlights, unfortunately. Sad face. But if you guys enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'm very happy to be back with you guys. My normal video schedule is back and, you know, kind of rolling again at this point. But, and I will be able to respond to all of, well, I don't know about all of your comments, but many more of them than I was able to do when I was out at Gamescom. So again, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.